Luckily, Volkswagen owns lots of other car companies. Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, Skoda, Audi and Seat. So they had a big bin to rummage around in for parts. What they did then, with the clock ticking, was take the rear axle and brakes from a Lamborghini Gallardo, the twin-turbocharged W12 engine from a Bentley Continental, and the rear subframe and sort of floor from an Audi R8. And then they put all these bits and pieces in the body of a Golf. And here it is. It's called the GTI W12, and unlike most concept cars, it actually works. Sort of. As you'd expect with a car made so quickly, there are one or two issues. The paddles here on the steering wheel for the gearbox, they don't work. These switches here, they don't work. Sat-nav does work, but thinks it's in Germany. And these heating and ventilation knobs here, they're not connected to anything. So I'm very hot. The 6-litre, 640 horsepower, 12-cylinder engine, though, that works just fine. As a result, this car will get from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. And it will keep on accelerating all the way to 202. To contain all the power and the fury, the W12 is 6 inches wider and 3 inches lower than a normal Golf. The roof is made from carbon fibre. The tyres sit like smears of paint on the wheels, and the engine is where you'd expect to find the back seats. To cool it, there are massive intake vents in the sills. That's why the bottom of the car is swollen, like your granny's ankles. And they made all these changes in just 8 weeks. However did they lose? The funny thing is that you sit here looking at a Golf dashboard and a Golf bonnet through a Golf windscreen and you think, well, it's a Golf. But it so isn't! It's not a particularly savage car. It doesn't explode when you stamp on the accelerator. It's just this surge of power that takes you up to 5,500 RPM, and then the surge becomes a flood! I can't get away from it! It is an insane car, this. Opening up a Golf to find it has 640 horsepower is like opening up Gordon Brown's trousers and finding he's wearing stockings and suspenders. Mad. Unfortunately, there is a small problem. This car will not go round corners. The wheelbase is short and it's rear-wheel drive, so you have to be extremely gentle. You have to treat all the controls like they're made of glass. Even if you're really gentle, you'll still, you'll still end up coming out of the corner backwards, like that. I meant that. Okay, tame the understeer. There's a lot of it. I've got it. No, I haven't. An hour later, I reckoned I was getting somewhere. Calm, 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 calm. Yes. That doesn't work either. I think the kindest thing I can say about the brakes and the suspension is they're not finished yet.